in mouth.
Forgot you could see me.
No, keep going. We want to see you. Keep going.
Ain't no distractions
You're
here.
part of my training.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Of his training. Check it out. Happy Monday. Mute all. Hey, it's me, Debbie Beebe, and you are on Isogenics. No, you're not. You're on IsoBest Team Express Business Zoom. We feature Isogenics. Isogenic business. Boom. Okay, anyway. And we get to wow. I keep getting messages. We are here to just support everybody on their isogenics journey as far as their business goes on these calls every Monday night. And I am so freaking fired up. You're going to learn from one of the best of the best. I have some announcements. And one of my announcements before I go into recognition is something that as business builders, we take seriously. As business builders, we put a positive spin on everything that we do, because when we go out into the world, everything is perspective and we can treat it as a positive thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Oh my God, can you believe this is happening? Never works in your business, okay? But oh my goodness, so here's what's happening. And we're just going to deal with it as it goes. And it's definitely important to be in the know. And I'm so glad that my friend, another millionaire in isogenics, posted about this. And I'm glad that he did, because then I was reminded of it. I had to deal with it earlier because we're building international, right? We're building international. We have a Canadian team. We have a UK team. We have a Belgium team. We have this team and that team, right? Okay, well, this one pertains to Canada and tariffs. And so I think it's very important that everybody knows what's going on. And part of what he wrote in his post is that tariffs are going to go into effect for Canada, and they're going to go into effect tomorrow. And so any orders placed on March 11th at the times listed below or later will incur the new tariffs. This applies to subscription, rewards, new enrollment, one-time, and guest orders. And it has all the times listed for the different time zones in Canada, like 5 p.m. in Vancouver, 6 p.m. in Calgary, like I'm going to post that. And if you're not in our groups, then just let me know and I'll send that to you. And it's a 25% tariff, and it's only 15 of Isogenics products. It's mostly going to hit the chocolate flavored shakes, bars, and the collagen bone broth. So what some leaders are suggesting to do, if they didn't get their orders in tonight before the tariffs go into effect, what they're suggesting is that people take and order vanilla and maybe add some chocolate into their shakes if they're a big chocolate shake drinker. There's always a way to work around these things. This is a fact, and this isn't isogenics. This is what's going on in the world. So we all can't control that. But what we can control is our attitude wrapped around that. It is what it is. My mom hates that saying. Please don't let her know I said that, but it is what it is. And all we can do is just be there to support one another and go, you know what? It does suck, but it is happening. So add some chocolate to your vanilla shake and keep going. So there you go. I've got that out of the way now. Let's see. Since I'm on announcements, I'm just going to go there and then I'll go recognition. Harmonia. Okay, so the free shipping ends today, right? 9:00 p.m. PST. Thank you for the head shake. I saw that. Registration for the Isobodies. We're not calling it Isobody Challenge anymore. We're calling it Isobody Kickstart 90. Can start and opens up on March 14th. Now, if you guys, any groups that you're in of ours, our team has our, whatever you want to call them, our 11-day shred, 11-day reset. We already mapped those out for the year. We don't do, we as ISBEST Team Express, y'all are on different, some of you are on different teams, that's cool, and you do shreds different times, that's cool. But in our groups, we already have it mapped out. And what we did is we mapped it out to correlate with isogenics and when they register every 90 days, 90 days. So we get people started and we open up their account, get them registered. We pop in that, they got that first 30 days going on, right? With all that. What we do with our shreds is we stick them in the second week of the last 90 days so they can run in hard and really hit whatever goals, toward the end. So that's where we popped ours. We started our 11-day shred today, and it'll go for the next 11 days or reset, however you want to call it. And then we'll all end together that 90 days of the Kickstart 90 that we all did together. And then your new people, or if you've already been in a challenge, you can do the next one. You can do the next one. You can do the next one. You can continually do the Kickstart 90. So start on March 14th or whenever you can register, depending on when you're ending, but that's when it opens and then it closes. Does it tell me when it closes? It doesn't on that. But remember, the participants who commit to the Kickstart 90, the Transformation Challenge, you'll have a chance to earn up to $5,000 in cash, swag, and so much more. So there's so much going on. Isogenics is so generous and it's so fun, but we'll talk about that more later on. We've got a New Jersey Super Saturday, and that is March 22nd. And that is in New Jersey. And then March 29th here in Southern California, here in Valencia, where we live in Southern California, we are having a Super Saturday here. And I've got the flyers everywhere. And if you need that flyer, I can send that. It's going to be in the back office under ARE. That's Associate Ran Events. You can register there. Here's the thing. Your business is going to grow with the more people that you bring in, right? So make sure you're inviting. At our event, we are going to have, I'm going to speak, Jeff's going to speak, Shelly Jeffries is going to speak. We're going to focus on heart health, day-to-day life, heart health, how it affects your sex life. We're going to roll that into hormonal balance. Oh, thank you. Hormone balance and how I know you're a good assistant. And then we're going to talk, Shelly's going to talk about toxins and how that affects our day-to-day life in our bodies, in our homes, and just out there in the world, all isogenic based. So I'm really excited about this. It's going to be really great. He just handed me the flyer. This flyer will be in the back office. Plus I've posted it in all the groups. And I think that's it for announcements. And now let's do some celebrations. Let's do that. I love it. Yes. Okay. I really, yep. Hi, Mark. I see you jumped on. I'm glad that you're dry. I'm so glad.
So
Yeah.
Debbie, just a quick one from Australia. The Thrive celebration has been postponed because of the cyclone. Okay, so everything's drowned. So it's supposed to be this Saturday. It's been postponed until further notice.
Oh, good. Thanks for reminding me. Any other announcements for Down Under, y'all? No.
No.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
We're grateful you guys are safe down under. All you
Yeah.
guys, Renee,
Yes.
Mark, thank you for being safe.
Thank you
The
for
prayers go out to everybody that got destroyed. If you've seen some of that stuff, it's pretty intense.
Yeah. It's the Gold Coast, right? They got nailed.
Yeah, it got the worst, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not good. But anyway.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, we're glad you guys are safe. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, okay. So now let's do some celebrations from rank advancements. I'm so excited to celebrate everyone and all these rank advancements. Here we go. We have, how many? We have 6 rank advancements. Sorry, moving screens around. All right, we've got Ed and Tracy Gonzalez. New consultant is Tracy and Ed Gonzalez. We've got Alvy Shepard has a new consultant. Yep, do it. Alvy Shepard has a new consultant, and that's Patty Martinez. And then let's see, Roy Savage has a new consultant, and that's Linda Green. Yeah, that's so good. Debbie and Jeff, we have a couple new consultants. We've got Alex Alvarez, and then this is fun recognition, Jeff. Mike, that's what it says, Mike.
Mike and Rebecca Ecker.
There you go. Okay. And anybody else? I know that we had a couple last week. We did celebrate the one and only, the big and great, the almighty Mr. Roy Savage for hitting Crystal Manager. But let's just say it again because now it's in my reports because reports are a week in arrears. So congratulations, Roy, once again. And I know that in just probably an hour or so, this team's going to have another crystal manager. And is she still on here? Oh, she is. Amanda Hanson. She's working hard to hit that crystal manager. So congratulations, you guys. That's so freaking exciting. I do want to say, you guys, and you know, I'm not the trainer tonight. However, there is a little tiny bit of training, and I hope Jeff doesn't mind. There's a little bit of training that I would like to do. And if you were on the calls came back for Monday morning at 9 a.m. PST through Isogenics with Lisa, not DeMeo because she got married. She has a new last name. And I don't remember what it was, but she is hosting those again every Monday morning. And they were talking about network marketing, and, you know, they're finding that maybe there's different ways to build our business again, especially post COVID. What did we do before COVID? We all met up and da 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 da. And I got to tell you, International Women's Day on Saturday was one of my most funnest days lately, because I took my mom and Angelica and we went and we hit the pavement. We went to the International Women's Celebration. It was at the mall. It was all women-owned businesses, booths, food trucks, and we hit the pavement. And you know what we did? Ain't no shame in our game. We all had flyers in our hand with QR code to talk about our Super Saturday, to invite. And I got to pass the baton, because I got to tell you what, Angelica is a freaking rock star. We would walk into a booth, and before I could even open my mouth, she's already like, bam, and we have an event, and there's this, and you know, I was a nurse, and da 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 da, and blah, 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 and they're like, okay, like I stood back, and I walked around the corner. My mom's like, dang. I'm like, I know, let her go, Angelica, go. I was so proud. So I just want to say that to all of you guys. Great job, Angelica. And the point in all of that is, get out in your community, get out in your groups, and don't be afraid to open your mouth, because people are searching for what we have, and they don't know that you have it if you don't say anything. And so when we hold back what we have, then we're actually hurting them in a way. Like, and we're hurting ourselves, we're hurting our business. We could grow our businesses, we could grow our team, we could grow Isogenics if we just freaking open our mouth, and it's really not that hard. And Angelica, you reminded me of that. It is not that hard. All you have to do is one thing. Well, two things. Love people and love Isogenics. And it's done. Like, seriously. So thank you, Angelica, because you lit a fire under my butt. I did get 2 phone numbers, but I think she got about 25. So congratulations on that. All right, you guys, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Man, my other half, my business partner, my like rock star, going, I'm going to Disney World and taking you with me. Like, he's making sure we're in Disney World. And I think we're going to be building another account with it too. So anyway, Jeff, Beebe, take it away.
Hey, thank you guys. And thank you for everybody showing up. Look at the consultants that are being made, the managers, and I mean, crystal consultants, crystal managers. And you guys know the difference between crystal. Everybody raise that crystal and just a crystal consultant or crystal manager, crystal executive, crystal director. It means, so really recognize someone when they, I mean, recognize everybody because it takes work. But the crystal ones, this is what Jim Coover said. Jim Coover, if you don't know, Jim Coover was the owner of the company at the very beginning. And, you know, he looked and he said, wow, great job. And he looks over the ones that said, he goes, who has crystal? He goes, those are the ones that I want to talk with because they're go-getters. You know, so really realize how important it is leading by example for your team. But still, even if you're hitting executive or hitting director or hitting manager or hitting anything, it doesn't matter because at some point, that's when the light bulb goes off. And you might have missed all those bonuses, but it's okay. You might have still hit it in record time, but you just missed the bonuses. So I've always been a man of, hey, free money, I'm taking it. I ain't waiting, I'm taking it no matter what. It's free on the table. There's kids that need it. There's people that need it. Even if I have to give it to somebody, there's people that need it. And if it's free, I'm going to grab it and whatever I got to do to get it. So, uh, I want to say, how cool is this? We just hit, we're going to Disney World. We're going to Disney World. We just hit in sort of record time, less than half of the thing, month and a week, a month and a few days, month and a week or something. Uh, we hit it. We got 53 points. And and I always want to, and two, I say this because here's the thing too, we don't have a enrolling sponsor. We don't have somebody that recognizes us. And so and I don't need that. I don't need that. I mean, yeah, we all are about recognition, and anybody that says they're not, they're blowing smoke out their butt. You know what I mean? They really, everybody likes to be recognized at some point and in their life, because in our business, if you're recognized in our business, that means you're a true this right here, difference maker in somebody's life in a physical and financial way. So, like the event that Debbie and on Angelica went to, how cool is this? It's a women's business event. Guess what you get to talk about? It's not about the product. It's about the business of what we get to do and the time freedom that we get to do it in our time frame when we want to. It's a business that we have control over, just like any entrepreneur. But when you own the brick and mortar business, it's a little different. This is about team building. You own a brick and mortar business, it's an anchor, really. I've owned it. Debbie and I've owned it. It is an anchor. So this is a business that we really get to uh, own and really flood belief into people. And it's just fun to do this. And again, last week I talked about sharing. I think wasn't it last week I talked about sharing the results, not the ingredients, sharing the results, not the product, sharing what they're going to feel like, not this. And I enrolled between doing what we're doing with the Isobot, the challenge thing for Disney World. We were doing three-way calls, but I think it did a couple three-way calls with a few people on Jackie. I did a three-way call with Jackie. How'd it go, Jackie? What did we enroll him in? Unmute.
Okay.
Tell the story how our three-way call went. So I hear it from your perspective. Or they hear it from your perspective.
It was awesome, man. You just cut to the chase and all you did was share results, 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 which is what you say here every week, right? And you just took it, you just like carried him with this assumptive leadership that he was going to enroll. I was just sitting there the whole time. I was just like, wow, 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 you know? And a part of me was like a little bit afraid that it was too much, but it wasn't. He signed up for the ultimate pack. Yeah, it was amazing. And so, the way that I got this guy on the phone, I actually have shown him and his wife, the 30-day reset or whatever months ago. But I've seen him on Facebook and he's been working out and all this stuff. And I just knew he could do better because I see guys like Roy and I see guys like Jeff and I see guys like Michael, and a lot of other names that I don't know off the top of my head, but I just knew he could do better. And so I responded and I said, man, I see you working out, you're doing great. And I just think that while you're buffing up, that you need to be making some money at this too. So let's get on a Zoom and make you some money while you're doing this. And so, the whole time that he was on the call with Jeff and I, he's like, yeah, I don't want to build a business. I just want to do this for my health. But that's what got him on the phone or that, so it didn't really make sense, but he did the ultimate pack and he's ready to kill it. He wants to learn more, you know, he's still saying, I don't want to do the business because he runs 7 businesses, right? But then there's this piece in the background that is like, he doesn't have the time freedom. There's no way running 7 businesses that he has time freedom. So I'm excited. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, you're welcome. I love it. So, you see, and ask another question. We showed him 3 packs, right?
Yep,
And I said, all these packs are great packs.
yep,
You get to choose, and I'm going to showcase the middle one, the most popular one. But
yep.
if you can afford it, I coach a lot of people that can. And if you can afford it, the 60-day starter pack, the ultimate pack would be the best one because you get a lot more free stuff.
Yep.
And you get the extra protein for the belly buster. You get extra coffee. You get all this $50 coupon. Get a free stuff. But I'm going to talk about the value pack and even the premium pack. You know, everybody could do that one. But then you're going to make the choice. And you see, I didn't put pressure on him to sell the ultimate pack. I almost took it away from him. And almost every time but I don't know if you're that person that can afford it. And if not, it's okay. Some people don't want to have that commitment level. And not only hers, I enrolled another gentleman right after hers. I forget who it even was. It was another 3-way call for someone I don't even know on our team. Reached out and asked, and I said, okay, I'll do it for you, but it's going to be quick. And it was quick. Ultimate pack. I gave him the same choices. So it's all about the posture and showcasing the best we have and giving them the choices, you know. And remember, if somebody's going to do an ultimate pack, you always want to ask, do you have a wife or a husband or a partner that wants to do this with you? And if they say yes, then give your customer the best customer service areas and say, you know what? Why don't we take that ultimate pack off the table? This is what I do. I'm going to take that ultimate pack off the table for you, Jackie, because I know Tina is going to jump in this, and we're going to do two value packs for you. And you know, it does cut away some of my commission, but guess what? Now we got 2 customers. I'm going to make it up in cycles, but I got 2 people, and my customer is so happy because I just gave her 30% off that second pack. Do you understand how 30%? Does everybody raise your hand if you don't understand that? Okay, Vicky. So Vicky raised her hand. So if Jackie enrolled her with the value pack, listen, I'm an attorney associate. It's basically the rebate program. You're going to have access to compensation plan, and it's going to be a direct deposit in your thing. And I'm going to forfeit her enrollment, and it's going to go to you. And you're going to get 20% commission, and I'm going to load 3 coupon codes. I'm going to load, the corporate's going to do it. 3 coupon codes for 10% off. So they're getting 10% off plus 20%. So they're going to get 30% off their spouses or their partner, whoever it is, their brother, their sister, their friend. They're going to get 20% off. And if it's just a customer, they're really winning. Their customer's happy, they got 10% off. But if it's in the family, they got 30% off. And then I just showed Jackie, I say, listen, grab one more person, I'll give you the whole pack for free. Basically $50 shy from the whole, $70 shy from the whole pack for free. And so really look at the posture of what we're doing and make sure you just show up and make it simple. Just show up and make it simple. And what I wanted you guys to do here. Ta-da! That's it right there. So I know quite a few people who wants to go to Disney World. Who's gonna make it happen? Okay, look, the hands are up and she's making it happen. So what I want you guys to do, you have in business, and I've always done this my whole life in the film industry from this business, you have to track your numbers. What you don't track isn't going to happen. You have to track your numbers. If you have a goal you're going to hit in anything, you have to track your numbers. It's just like showing up as an athlete. Mark tracks his seconds when he's racing his ski. I mean, he's down to his seconds. Okay, I'm taking this performance stuff. I gained 2 more seconds, this week by showing up. It's the same thing no matter what we're doing. And so what I'm going to ask you guys, and I think I did this last week, but now we're done. We're going to do it again. And so I want to be here for 100% for the team now. Because I tell the team when we're doing a contest like this, I say, hey, I'm here, but we're busy building our business right now, quick. So you got to run fast. You got to run fast and hard with me right now because because my focus is hitting something. And when we've hit every, not, I'm just saying it because ask Debbie, I reverse engineer everything when it's a contest and there's money to be made. I go into my office and I print out what I have to do weekly and my time ending. And then I take it and tear it in half. I tear it in half and I have to do half of that. I have to get it done in half that time, almost every time. So that's going to create an urgency for you and give you less stress because you know if something did happen, you got a little grace to make it up, which you want to forget about that thing because you have to show up. So I want you to grab a piece of paper or something that's not going to get thrown away. The hard back of your board, your book, your pad thing, the hard piece. So I'm going to follow, rip it out or do it on a piece of paper, type it out afterwards and print it and put it in front of you. If it's not in front of you and you don't see it daily, what you're out to do, you're not going to hit it. I mean, it's facts. It's not a priority. It's not, you got to make it a priority. And so I want you to take this piece of paper and in the very pit, draw us down a line down the middle. And at the top before you draw your line, I want you to write 50 points. I want you to write first, January 27th to April 27th. And underneath that, I want you to write 50 points in the middle. And then on the left side of the page, I want you to write 35 enrollments max on the left side. And I want to put underneath that 1 point per enrollment. And now on the right, now on the right side, I want you to write on the top 3 consultants must, or 3 consultants, what's the word? I put 3 consultants. You have to have 3 consultants to qualify. So put qualify. 3 consultants, 2 unlimited. So if you want to do this fast and hard, make 10 consultants. Just to flip it and enroll 10 people and tell them, please, I want to go to Disney World. Please, I want to go to Disney World. Please let me get your products paid for 100%. It's only $71 left from getting your products paid for. If you have 2 other value packs go in, I'll pay the difference. I want to go to Disney World. You know what I mean? You'll give them a bonus. Give them a bonus of $70. You didn't give them anything because 3 value packs go in. You've cycled that at least probably a couple times. So Roy just hit his 5 cycle bonus. Congratulations, Roy, first time. Because of why? He made a manager. All these packs going in, and he hit 5 cycles. So if he did give any little gifts, hey, I'm going to give you a spotlighted product, bag of coffee, $22. I'm going to gift you some melatonin sleep spray. We're doing a promotion within the team. We're gifting away a spotlighted product right now. Please do this because I want to take my family to Disney World. And how I get paid is to make sure you get your products paid for free. And if you need to do the premium pack, it just knocks it down. Instead of $80, you get 2 of them, it jumps it up to 108, 160. So you got to think it covers their product. Especially if someone did a premium pack and they enrolled a value pack in a premium pack and got the $50 bonus, boom, paid for. You didn't, no spotlighted product. So you're going to write that down, and underneath you're going to write the 3 consultants, 2 unlimited. Underneath that, you're going to write 5 points per consultant. Now you can either put your vision and just start putting the numbers down the side, You start putting the numbers. And remember, everybody that's enrolled from January 27th, they count. So go in your back office, go to view my team down the bottom where you see all the people, and scroll over 3 where it says join date, and click on it twice and see what comes up, and scroll down. Oh, there's one I didn't realize. That's January 28th. Perfect. He's one. As long as they're on qualifying order on subscription. So I write their name, the date, and the ID number. Because why? There's human errors. I could be at 50 points and I won, I got it. And I kick my feet up and relax. And all of a sudden corporate goes, no, you didn't. You're at 49, 48. It's a computer here, human error. I have to have something to say, no, 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 no. I keep good record. Here it is. Boom, boom. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you did that. We show something different, And so write it down and then start filling it out. How many days? And then I want you to, this is where we're going to go. I'll share my screen real quick. Share my screen, request, Debbie. Let me see if this works. Request, share. Hopefully I don't have something weird opened up on my page, guys. Bear with me if I do. Sorry. Let me see how fast this will work. So you can either go to isogenicsbusiness.com. That's the fastest way to get there. Or you just log into your back office. And I'm logged in, go to the back office. Hopefully this goes quick. Come on, baby. I got 10 enrollments to put in. I got to go quick. No, so there you are. Go to resources. If you want to find out, you want to do it in the back office, tap on, you can see this, right? Tap on resources. Boom, this all comes down. There it is, Isogenics Business. Click on it. You go up to the top to promotions, right? Click on this. There it is. Disney World, Escape to Disney World, shareables. Click on it. There it is. This thing right here. And either just click on it. There it is. Hit download or just drag that baby right over to your desktop. And print it out. And go through your back office because there's people on here. Stop sharing. How many people have enrolled? 2 people since the contest. Raise your hand. Are they written down? Are they on that little Disney World thing with the little Minnie Mouse thing? It reminds you where you're going. So print that thing out and start writing it down. What's it do? It excites you. And know that, print it out and think, okay, I got to reverse engineer it. How many days can anybody off the top of their head tell me how many days left until the contest is over? Are you that focused? I am. 48 days. I know if I'm going to do another one, I got 48 days to do it. You know what I mean? And if not, guess what? My business probably went up flipping $1,000.
Hey,
Even if I didn't hit it. Guess how much my business has went? I mean, my business, just because of my focus, we got a massive raise, and I'm going to Disney. This last couple weeks, the cycles were like, boo. Enrollments were like, boo. Everyone was in doubles, boo.
hey, Jeff,
What?
why don't you challenge? I'd like to see you race for it again under our other account.
Oh,
and
she
then-
always does this to me.
I know, and challenge
She
the
thinks
folks
I'm new
on
at
there.
this.
Who thinks that they could
Oh.
beat Jeff Beebe doing it again?
So
Anybody think you could beat Jeff? Wow, y'all chickened out that
yeah,
fast.
they're smart people. They're good gamblers.
Wow, come on. I have more faith in y'all than that. Oh, look at
And I want somebody, I do truly want, but just realize, guys, if you want to raise in life, run for Disney World. If you want to raise in life, you want your paycheck to run for something, run for a goal, and you're going to get a raise in this business. So more people could, Jackie just got a big bonus. Here's the thing, that ultimate pack, is a $219 commission. It doubles to $439. I'm going to enroll somebody with a 30-day if I have to at the very end, just as long as I can qualify. Did you get that double, Jackie?
I tried.
But still, congratulations, because it was sort of towards the end of the week we did that. And so there's a time, little gap there. But again, when you're looking at that double to $449. Now, here's another thing. You're running a business. Do you have that printed out? This sheet tells me exactly. Oh, ultimate pack, $1,099, $19 per day, 20%, $219, doubles 40, $439, 40% times that is 800. So it shows me how much I can make I can make $879 if I do 2 ultimate packs for the month. And it shows me that to my customer, that $1,000 investment, almost $1,100 investment, could cost them $169. That's a big difference. They might have some wealthy friends or just some people that can do that commitment. But like a value pack, I have it written down what the value pack costs, how much per day, how much is 20%, how much is 40% if it doubles, how much to the customer times 2. How with the bonus, the $50 bonus, that's $550 in their pocket. Pack only cost them $629. So it's only $79 out of their pocket. So have that posture to talk to people and at least give them the choice. At least give them a choice. Say, listen, you can either do it 2 ways, Jackie. That value pack is 620. I mean, we're already in. They're already in. So then after they're in, because I don't like the word close, but I'm taking care of my customer. I'm getting the credit card. I'm getting them enrolled. And if not, I'm going to go, oh my God, really, Jackie? I thought you were, I'm shocked. I'm shocked you're not ready, but it's okay with this bonuses and stuff. But whenever you're ready, and I'm going to come back to them, I always reset that appointment. So I want you guys to print out the Disney World thing. And I would love, if you would, send it to me in a message that you printed it out in a Facebook message, or put it in the team page, ISOBSU Team Express. Put it in there. Say, I printed it out. I'm ready to start rocking and rolling. There it is. Put it in there and say, I'm ready to start rocking and rolling. Because if you got 5 points already or close to it, you got to think you got 48 days. If you just think those 5 customers, if you get 4 of them to turn consultant and you show them the breakdown, because when does this promotion end? The doubles. Anybody know off the top of their head? Roy, when's it end?
Last day of March, March 30th.
March 30th. So you know that you get to gift your customers a lot of money until March 30th, and tell them that as a new customer, I get to gift you this. If you choose to take it, and if you don't, it's fine. I'm an associate with Isogenics, and I do business, so I want to make sure I give you the best service and show you all the little ways you can get your products paid for free. And that's how I get paid, by helping you get paid and not pay for products. So if you don't mind, Jackie, pay me later, find a couple people and bless them. As a customer, I know you're just going to be a customer and that's all you want to do. Let me turn you associate for free, because why? We enroll premium, value, and ultimate packs. It's free. 30-day is not free for associate. You have to pay $29. So Jackie, let me just turn.
He's going consultant. Boom.
There you go. Yeah, because I could
it's
see
happening.
the business mindset that guy had.
Yeah.
So you never know who you're talking with. I was talking to the other person I enrolled with the Ultimate Pack,
Mhm.
and I'm talking back and forth. I said, send me a picture of your brother. Send me a picture of your brother. I want to see what you look like. He sends me a picture of himself. He's flipping tacked up from here, muscled up, but he has a big midsection. And I said, you're not showing me what I want to see. I said, tell me, he's told me. And I said, listen, I got you covered. This is what you're going to do, blah, blah, blah. Ultimate Pack. He goes, do you mind? Can you ship it to the UK? Because I have a home in the UK too. I'm in the US and I'm flying to the UK for 2 days, and I'm flying to Dubai and then to Poland, and then I'm back home in 2 weeks, something, week and a half. We got the pre-enrollment. We got all his information, credit card. This whole thing took place while he's flying in the plane. I asked, what do you do for a living? So this is where you never judge somebody. I don't care how they look. You never judge somebody that's on Social Security, because they need it more than anybody, because they can't afford to go grocery shopping. A shake costs $3 and something. Enroll them. You're saving their life. Enroll them. So this guy goes, oh, I own an oil company. He has homes in all those places. I would never in my wildest dreams, looking at him, never think that. But that's why don't ever spend somebody else's money. Don't ever think, oh, they couldn't or they can't do that. So I would love you guys to print that out. And if you're in Australia, Mark, Renee, just print me something saying I'm going to do this many enrollments this month. We always do with Eric Worre, a 20 and 30. Corporate just told us that we did 20 something, 26 enrollments for the month or something. Well, we did a 20 and 30. That'll change your life. Can you do that? Is it hard? Yeah, it's flipping hard. I want to honestly say it's hard. When people get on here and blow smoke and say, oh, it's easy, everything's easy. No, easy doesn't get you success. Easy doesn't do what Amanda's doing right now. Amanda's been on that phone. She's messaged us back and forth. Debbie talked to her yesterday. Roy's in her back pocket. She's adding people to the group. Boom, 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 boom. I'm getting this done. And so just know that we're going to hear it. So if you guys in Australia, just send me something saying, hey, I'm going to do, and be realistic. Don't send me something going 20 and 30. Say, I'm going to do 2 enrollments every week. And I'm going to be happy I say, Eric says, okay, double that to 4 then. Because that's where the pressure is going to go. Whatever you say, double it. Like I ripped that paper in half. It puts pressure on me. Pressure is where success happens. So rip it in half. But then I'm going to be happy if you do 4 enrollments a month, 1 a week. Guess what? As an executive, you get referrals. So get to executive. And remember, if you want to get to Disney World, just know, if you just show people this and say, please, I want to go to Disney. Well, let me get your products paid for. Let's find 2 accountability partners. Tell them what you're doing. People like straightforwardness. They don't like, oh, well, maybe, okay, yeah. If I would have got on that phone with Jackie and went, well, maybe, yeah, you think, oh, good guy would, no, he wouldn't have been enrolled. You know what I mean? So just tell people, and ask people, like Jackie said, I loved what you said just now. I asked him, why don't you make some money building those muscles or whatever she said? The postures that she had, dude, why don't we you making trying to build muscle into money? That's a good one. Let's build muscle into money. And when I told Debbie when we started this business, and she had that boldness to say, babe, I'm doing this with you or without you, because I tried to pay her to quit. She told me she made her $600. I said, babe, that's a Starbucks bill. Babe, please just take care of yourself. And that's when my son's made us a big custom Starbucks sign because aren't you glad mom didn't listen to you? Uh, and then she goes, I want you with me. And she took me to an event, and that's when I saw the comp play center. So you got to get your spouse or whoever's with you or yourself for belief. You got to get into where the action's happening and see the vision on what's possible. Because if you're away from the fire, it gets cold. You got to get close to the fire. And but it took her to take me to that, and I saw it. I saw it. I saw the money, and then I asked her the following week or something. I'm sending her some. I put 3 coins here. I got them right here. Still, I keep them with me, just to remind me. These are the 3 coins that I put in my shoe. But way back when, I keep them, and I keep my wallets out there. I keep a silver dollar on my wallet with a wrap, and that was my millionaire coin.
Joaquin, let's go
Huh?
up.
Come on, baby. So just do what you got to do. Put it in your pocket, and then just set a goal. I don't know where I was. Oh, but for her, when she made, I asked her the following week, how much you make, honey? I said, I'll get you 3 appointments a day. 3 appointments a day. And how much did you make? And the next time she told me $2,000. And as a spouse, so if you have a spouse or the other half that doesn't quite believe in you, show them. Just show them. Say, no, it's real. They're not ever going to believe you if you can't show them. And she said, I made 2,000. Well, we had rental property. And my mind, business went, whoa, that covers one of our house payments. I'm in, man. I went, whoop. And I looked at her and I said, babe, my body's going to be $1 million paycheck for you. And I took this product so serious. I got down to 3% body fat. I was going to compete just because I saw what's possible for me being unshakable. If somebody asked me, will it work? I can look at them and go, excuse me? Did you see what made you call me? You know, and then really showcase, like Jackie said, then we're going to jump a few minutes early. Jackie said, I just showed results because all they care about is how they're going to feel. And remember who you're talking with. And I'm talking to Roy, and he's 300, 400 pounds when he started. I'm not going to, I'm going to show him first people that released 100 pounds and still on their journey. I'm not going to show him me. And then I'll see, you know, he already saw me probably, but I'm going to show him people that relate to him. And then I'm going to say, these are people who took it to the next level, like me and Mark Greer and, you know, all these different people taking it to the next level. So just show where you're at. And, you know, if you're not someone that's going to get ripped, just say, I did this just to feel good. I'm a doctor. I'm a chiropractor. You know, my wife and I just want to feel good. You know, I'm a chiropractor. She's a what, Jackie? Tina?
Oh,
Nutritionist.
she's a life coach.
She's a life coach,
She's
but a
coach.
certified nutritionist, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has a degree in nutrition.
Yeah. So, you know, you grab it is, and you know, Kimberly, I've been in the film industry forever prior to this. I don't want to be there no more. And now I get to help and serve people. So many people in film industry felt like crap and out of shape and unhealthy. And now I get to do this at home. You know, there's someone that's taking care of their mom, that caregiver. They don't have an option to work. Guess what? We can't be selfish. Call them and say, hey, I got a solution for you. And I got a shake that your mom should be taking too. You know, Jackie, go ahead. Any questions? And then we're going to end. I say, hey, I'm running into this right now. I'm running into this. Or how would you answer this? You guys are all rock stars. So let's just print it out. And if you don't mind, it doesn't have to have numbers on it, or put numbers, put where you're at. Because when you announce it to the world, they see, oh, they're showing up. They got a couple dots on there. Jackie's got 2 dots on there, I think now. You know, Roy's got 5 on there now. I think he's just about to get another 5, you know. And Amanda's gonna have quite a few, 5, 7, 8, 10. You know, so just put the dots on there. Even if you don't, do me a favor, if there's no dots, just put it out and say, I printed it out, I'm ready to run. And put it in the thing, and it's gonna create, what's it gonna do for the team? There's that person that doesn't have belief in themselves. And just by you putting that piece of paper in there, even if it does nothing on it yet, and you put your name on the top and said, hey, I'm ready to run. I'm starting my Disney World thing. I'm going. And guess what? I mean, I have the mind says I'm going. If you say you're trying, that's just an excuse you're going to give up. In my eyes, trying is, I'm not going to meet you at dinner. I'm going to make an excuse not to be there. But if you say you're going to do it, just show up and just commit to the point of what's the worst that can happen. If I give it my all and I didn't do it, which I'm gonna win it, I just gave myself a huge pay raise, huge. So Mark Greer, unmute.
Yeah, hey, buddy. Hey, I just one thing that I use a lot when I'm chasing something is that run to executive sheet. I think it's a great visual to stick on your wall in front of you because you can write down, okay, I've got a peg leg or I've got a new customer, and then you can fill in all the blanks. And I find that great to say, am I spending my time where I need to be and with the people I need to be? And yeah, so I find that really useful. So I just thought I'll try to find a link and put it in this chat for everybody. It's in your back office, but yeah, it's really good for planning.
Perfect. And you know what? If you filled that out, guess what? You're going to Disneyland. That's 10 executives. I mean, that's 10 consultants. You got 50 points. If you build 10 consultants, you got 50 points. You're going to Disneyland. So those 10 people you ask, hey, please, let me get your products paid for. Even if you give them that extra difference as a gift, the $50, guess what? You're staying at the Coronado Hotel with 2 flights, 1,500. You just maybe give it away a little products like Isogenics does to get, you say out of 10, you spent 200 on sleep spray for each customer. Hey, I got a little gift for you, some sleep spray, and got your products paid for, or a bag of coffee. I got your products paid for. And thank you. Send them a picture. I'm gonna send you a picture from me at Disney World. And but that, so you can print out that, and where do you find it? Go in your back office. At the top, right where I showed you again, hit resources, hit it, the button. It shows up that Isogenic Business is on the right, on the top, first one up says fast track to executive. Click on it, print it out, and put it in the folder that says Disney World, and then have your paper in there and have everything and have that printed in there and fill it out, because then you get to executive. All right, guys, we're 5 minutes early. Let's keep rocking and rolling, and we're gonna let Amanda take us out, because Amanda's doing the work right. Well, unless you're talking to somebody, or even if you're talking to somebody, you're gonna say 1, 2, 3 Isogenics Disney World on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody unmute.
Unmute.
1, 2, 3. I
Disney World.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you for the
guys.
Zoom
Thanks,
call.
guys.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
again, Jeff.
So let's
Bye-bye.
go.
Go get it, Amanda. Go get it.
Come on, come on.
You need anything, Amanda?
Thank you. guys.
No, not right now. I think I should be able to finish it up if I can get them back on the call. So I think we should be good.
All right, go
Okay,
get them.
just
All
go
right.
get
thanks,
him, get him
guys.
back on the call. Our phones will be on, Roy's phones will be on. Any questions if you're enrolling, you need to do a Zoom. We're all here to support you 100% and make it happen real quick.
I
Clear
Thank you, guys.
until the close of the bell.
Thank you.
All right, we'll
Bye-bye.
see
Good
you.
night, guys.
All right.
You guys, awesome. Thank you as always.